again to the 2018 NCAA Regional, and we have the Illinois Press Conference. To my far right, head coach Chris Thomas, student athletes Jordan Poulter, Ali Bastianelli, and Jack McQuaid. Again, we would ask that you identify yourself and your affiliation on any questions. We'll start it off with an opening statement from Coach Thomas.
Yeah, here we are. Not sure at the beginning of the season any of us would have predicted that we'd be hosting regionals here in Huff Hall. But we've been beating expectations ever since I came here last year. And last year making the Sweet 16, we were picked to finish 9th in conference, finished 5th. Knocked off a good Washington team in their home gym. A couple points away from pushing the 5th set, maybe making the Elite Eight, but lost to Michigan State. And then we kind of just kept going along from there. We lost a few people to transfers, and were able to bring in some freshman class and a transfer as well, and seamlessly integrated with the team with the help of these three up here. These guys have been our rocks since we've started this all, and just really proud of their efforts, and nothing surprises me anymore with this team. They just get in, they get after it, and it's just a pleasure working with them every day.
Open up for questions.
For anybody or just coach?
For anybody's address you want to ask them to.
For AEW, BWS, Allie, or anybody, what's the challenge of getting your body ready to play 11 a.m.? Is that a big challenge at all?
I mean, it's a little bit earlier, but I think we're ready to play. I mean, we've been waiting for this.
Sorry, could you hit the mic?
We've been waiting for this all week, and I think we're ready to go. Any time of day, I think we're ready to play.
Stephen McComb, Champaign. Coach, you've said before that this is giving people a chance to follow volleyball, and they might not before. If there's someone coming to their first match this weekend, what do you want them to know about your team or your style of play if they've never really followed volleyball?
Well, obviously we play volleyball really well. I think our sport in general is a fantastic sport, and I try not to be biased when I say these things. It's fast-paced. There's lots of action going on. Incredibly athletic plays happening. There's some nuance that may be hard to follow, but if you're just a fan of sport, I think it's a great sport, and Huff provides a great environment. You get 4,000 people in there screaming and yelling, and music going and everything. It's one of the best in the country. So I'm really happy that we've been able to have a successful season, bring more fans into the game. We've had a handful of sellouts over the last couple months, and it's just been a great environment, and happy to do it not only for people in Champaign, Urbana, but also in our students, but also for the sport of volleyball. I think it's been great, and again, hats off to my team for helping back the gym. It's been awesome.
Jim Cotter, Danville Commercial News. Has the routine been any different this week now that you're hosting, as opposed to going on the road? I mean, did you guys do anything different? I know it's probably good to sleep in your own beds, but just has the routine been any different, or just business as usual?
A little bit of both. I mean, the difference is we didn't have to fly cross country twice. I mean, last year we got sent out to Seattle, and okay, you're going to go wherever they send you, and then the very next week we're out on the other coast in Penn State. So I think that hit us. That hit us a little bit last year. It was tough to bounce back, but they did a great job with it. Now we're home, and we get the comforts of being at home, and like you said, in our own beds. Still get to go to class, not worrying so much about are we getting prepped for finals or papers done. Maybe still fretting about the papers getting done, but it's just nice that you're able to have kind of your own comforts, and it's added some media attention. That's welcome. Again, we're trying to grow. Our brand is Illinois Volleyball. We're trying to grow the sport in general, and I think it's been great for us to experience it. We much rather have this than have to go somewhere this weekend. So it's been great, and we welcome any changes. And again, you have to be in our sport. Anytime you're in these situations, you have to be flexible. So I think if anything, we train them to be ready for anything. And I said all the time when I first stay here, anytime, any place, we'll play someone. So 11 o'clock is 11 o'clock, but all right, bring it on. So.
Nico Heffner, Fox Champaign. This question is for anyone. At this level, you've all mentioned that everyone is good once you get to this point. How important is that home court advantage?
Sure. I would say it's very important just because we're kind of in our home and we're very comfortable playing here and things. So just having the entire crowd really being for you instead of flying somewhere else where the crowd's against you, I think is a huge advantage. Just momentum-wise, volleyball is a huge momentum sport. So I think having the crowd on our side is definitely a huge benefit for us.
Scott, Chris, hey, Spike Squad session up there, a lot of the tickets, I think, within like an hour. Just have that group, and they travel for you, but we have them here this weekend. So how much does that help?
Yeah, they've been awesome, and Spike Squad since day one we wanted to be really good friends with them, and they're our biggest supporters. You mentioned that they took up the tickets in whatever it was an hour. Last year they actually drove out to Penn State when we were playing in our regional semifinal over there. So they've been with us this whole way, and they've grown their section quite a bit as well, and we're happy to see the student support that we have, and both between them and our other fellow student athletes that are able to pack the gym. I think whenever you can get 500, 600, 700 students in there, it just adds to the environment and adds to the home court advantage. So it's been great.
For Jordan and Ellie, is it like a you yet now? This is like finally the last weekend. It's not like the senior day, or it's not the first round, but it's finally this is it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm thinking about that.
Mhm.
It's one game at a time. We still have potentially 4 full games to play, and when we win that national championship, that will be the end. So right now, I'm not thinking about the end. I'm just thinking about being with my team and enjoying every moment.
Hey, all three, Chris mentioned adding a transfer. Just Ashlyn, I don't know if this piece was right word, but she certainly filled a needed role. So what does she brought to this team? Start with Jordan.
Yeah, I think you never really know how anyone new coming into the program is going to fit. Each team every year is a little bit different, and for Ashley, the first day she was in the gym and around all of us, you could tell that she was a hard worker and she wanted to get better. She was eager to learn, and I think that is really rewarding for teammates, and I'm sure for coaching staff to see kind of that hunger and that drive. So I think she's done a great job for us, and she produces really well, and her blocking numbers have been fantastic. And when you put that up against Allie, who is also a very good offensive attacker and a great blocker, it makes the offense really balanced. It's not very often that you have a team where both of your middles are really strong, and for us, we're lucky to have both.
Yeah, and, I mean, every day in practice, Ashlyn and I work with Jen and Arshita, and I mean, Ashlyn pushes me to be better every single day, and I think I do the same for her, and she's just a really good person to have on the team. She's a great teammate, she's very vocal, and she's always got your back, so we are very appreciative that she's on our team and not on the other side of the net.
Oh yeah, I'd say for Ashlyn, she's just come in and filled a huge role for us. I think it's really awesome to watch her kind of progress throughout the season, and she's so much fun to play with, and just a really fantastic teammate. So I think we're all really lucky that everything kind of ended up how it did.
Question for Brian?
Brian Moline, WILL Public Radio. For you, Coach, just maybe a little bit about Marquette, some of their strengths, some keys to slowing them down tomorrow.
Yeah, they're a big physical team. They match up physically